Good afternoon. A little while since I've been on here. I was about to go live on Insta, but someone was live already, and I thought, feels like a bit of a faux pas to. I might shut that window to go live at the same time as somebody else. I know there's always going to be somebody on, but anyway, so you've got me on here. Yes, for a haul, for a homeware haul, for a crazy. It's very lamp heavy. So it's a crazy lamp haul. I'm going to shut the window in case. Also, it's a shit pit around here, so please don't judge. Oh, yeah, it's all washing up and everything. Right, there we go. Okay. Right. Oh, including something that I picked up. Yeah, so homeware. You know exactly what I'm like. If I decided I'm going to do something, I just throw myself into it completely. So I will still be picking up clothing. Afternoon, Crispy. Hope you're well. I will still be picking up clothing and I will still be looking for it, but I had already kind of calmed down the clothing to like trying to pick up really stuff that I'll actually sell, like the best stuff. And it's hard to find. In fact, I'm just finding it a lot, especially with the boots, a lot easier to find this stuff, the homeware, and it's selling. So, you know, let's go with it. Funky Neil, yes, I thought you and Pete and Nick and Andrea have given up the YouTubes. Yeah. Hello, Catherine. How you doing? Well, no, I kind of have, to be honest. It's only because I couldn't go on Insta. Well, I could, but I didn't want to clash with somebody, so I just thought, I'll just do it on here then. I think YouTube thought I'd given up as well. Yeah, sort of an accident. I'm here by accident. So, yeah, I've got bits all over the kitchen. It won't be a massive haul, but because I'd started listing stuff and putting stuff away, a couple of the bits from the Saturday boot have already gone out, so... Anyway, right. So yeah, for instance, this has been washed. Right, let's start, shall we? 50p for something, another Bridgewater biscuit barrel that I can't get the lid on. Oh, there we go. 50p with robins on, so can't go wrong for Emma at 50p. It's a little bit, loved, but I'm thinking probably if it was less loved, it would be like 18 to 20, especially at Christmas, but probably 15 at Christmas time. Can't go wrong with that. 50p to 15 times up whatever ability that is. I'm glad there was an Insta clash. Oh god, I almost snotted then. Yes, I'm good. I have a massive headache. I don't know what it's about. It's probably not. She says sipping a Diet Coke. Let's just not talk about that. Right. Yeah, it's lamp heavy. I'll get to the lamps. Bedding. A duvet cover. I mean, honestly, I've just gone a bit balmy. This is king size duvet set. They said it's unused. It's John Lewis, and it feels it, to be honest. It's called Agnes because I think it was from last year, and it's reversible. It's very pretty, like Dixie print, and it's got little tiggy tag things on it. That's how it does up. It's very nice. So I wonder if that's so that there's like no plastic involved and stuff. Yeah, clever anyway. So I paid £2.50 and I think I've got it on for like 30, sending out offers of 25. Did I accept an offer on this? I think I did and they didn't pay, but I've put it on Vinted and eBay, but I'm like, yeah, if I can make 20 quid, king size, then why not? Again, I don't know what I think I'm doing. This frilly lamp thing, vintage lampshade. I just thought, £100. Yeah, okay. Why? Why do I want to wrap that? Where, you know, I might get a tenner. I'm probably going to spend £10 in bubble wrap trying to. Actually, I've only ever had to buy one lot of bubble wrap ever because I do spread the word and everybody gives me their packaging materials. And I have just, Mum just did go to Iceland and I just talked to the woman that was filling her thing up with cardboard. I said, could I have some of this cardboard? And just filled a big IKEA bag. Because if you put enough cardboard around stuff, then I find that helps. Anyway, yeah, that. Another, I think, possibly a Dodge pickup. It's all Dodge pickups at the moment. How do I show you this? Sconces, not scones, sconces. So they haven't been used. She said they were so heavy, she didn't want to put them on her wall. So for candles, and so they probably had some kind of shade with them at some point. I guess you could just nip those off. But yeah, I paid £2 and I don't really know about this, 20 quid maybe. Oh, what's going on? Hazel, same. Selling household stuff easier than clothes on Vinted too. Well, yes. So Vinted have just, it's been there for a little while, have different homeware bits, but they've officially opened up their homeware categories, haven't they? Like they have loads and loads of categories. I don't think there's much they haven't opened up on there now. So I'm kind of also feeling like, would it be good to try and establish in that area whilst everyone's finding their feet on there? But I'm also thinking people aren't quite used to looking on there for homeware yet. So, and especially vintage stuff, I'm like, oh God, has this got hope in hell of selling on there? I don't know. I'm learning. Joan, hello. I find that too, to be honest. Dawn, woo, evening, great to catch up. And to you. At least it's only one pigeon. Oh, that's not for me, is it? Oh, Neil. Being hassled by a pigeon in the garden that's adopted me. Oh, maybe it's we had one injure its leg and it was a homing pigeon. And this is just a sidetrack. Our old neighbour, we rang him up and he came up because he raised pigeons and he came and was able to spread its wing and find the telephone number and was able to call the guy who lived in like miles and miles and miles away. I think he lived in Southampton, to come pick up the injured pigeon. But in the meantime, I had a little friend in the garden. Right, so I'm quite enjoying cushions as well. I don't know where this happens. I've got a couple of little ones. Got a little Buzzy Bees. This is M&S. Got that for £1, I believe, and it's on at 10. On Vinted, sending out offers of 8. This one is a Pastimes. I think I paid £1.50 for this. Anyway, again, I think it's on at I don't know, 10 or 12, trying to knocking a couple of quid off for so people are getting an offer, getting a bargain. Cushions. Oh, yeah, a couple more here. Oh, here's one that's going out. So I bought, this was for £1, because I was researching cushions before I went to the boot, and I discovered like these, sometimes you can think, well, it's nice, good quality, but doesn't necessarily mean people are looking for it. And anyway, I did discover people are actually looking and buying tapestry cushions. So this is, someone's done one of those kits, velvet on the back, vintage, paid £1, and I think I took an offer of 12. So that's going out. So yeah, nice £10, and a bit profit is good for me. Interestingly, I love the house clearance guys for this, but he was like, I said, how much for cushions? They're on the blue top. He was like, oh, £1 each for those. I'm like, yeah, take those then. And he said, but not these ones on the table. These ones are more. These ones are £5. I looked at them and they looked like they were newer. They looked like Dunelm or something. I was like, oh, okay. I'll just take these then. And I was like, they're horrible. Like, it's just like the no concept of where the value is, but that's good for me. Anyway, yeah, so that's lovely. And then this one's even lovelier. Also from them for £1. Look at that. It's like little wild strawberries up there and other things, plants and things. Well, back again. I put this one a bit higher. Maybe I had that one on 15 and took 12, and this maybe is on at 20, and I accepted an offer yesterday, 15, I think, but they haven't paid, so that's still on there. These two little silhouettes for £1, they've sold for £9.60 straight away. I'm more than happy with that sort of stuff. It's this penny farthing galleries. I'm just having a right good rummage down in the 50p piles at the moment. This was, it was in the 50p pile. I think what I'm enjoying is that I can go to a boot and spend hardly anything compared to buying silver or clothing and sell it for profit. That's what we're meant to do, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, Simon. Hope you're well. Hazel, I've sold mirrors and wall prints, which seem popular. Yeah, I've been selling pictures as well. I sold which was £1, and this was on Vinted, but maybe I've undersold it. I put it on for 20. It was a silk with embroidery on it, and sold it for 18. But profit margin's great for me. And I've got another one down there. I do like selling pictures. Haven't picked up any mirrors yet. I do send out glass and all sorts, quite big packages, but the mirrors are still the big mirrors. Well, it's not only me packaging them up, it's also me getting them home on my bike. So, I have got something down here that Connie had to help me with. I said, can you take it on your bike? Because I'm a bit worried because I've got this on and I have this big backpack. And she's like, so this bike tear all the way home. I'll show you what it is. Catherine, I picked up a Pastimes cushion this weekend. There you go. What are you pricing yours at? And are you doing much Vinted? Are you putting on Vinted, or is that for the bay? So I picked up this clock. Yeah, clocks for £3, but I was like, I can't leave it. It's a Metamec Starburst, Sunburst, whatever you want to call it. One of these. Unfortunately, obviously, when I've got the battery in it, the seconds hand gets stuck. It sort of moves a bit, and then it just is like gives up the ghost. Now, I looked online, like if it was working, it'd be over 100 quid. The other thing you can do, it seems to be, is you can sell these little teak, these wood things. You can take those off, and they take these off and sell those separately. I saw somebody sell like those for 30 quid, like not as many as this. I was like, can I be faffed with, not really. Anyway, so I've put it on as not working. Like, you can either use it as a display or you can get it fixed. Basically, it needs somebody to take all of those little screws, but they're like not ordinary screws in there. Is it those ones? Anyway, and I did think about taking it to a clock shop and getting it repaired. And I was like, I just can't be. No. I'll just sell it as like not working. So I've put it on at 50 quid, not working. Sending out offers of 43 like this morning, and there's some interest. So yeah, that could be a good pick. But yeah, what the F I'm doing picking stuff up like this when we've got to cycle home from the station with it. I mean, it's getting out of hand. So that's that. Bloody ads. That's gorgeous. Yeah. It spiked our arms a bit. Right, what else is on the table? Table. We're ready to start lamps. I think we are. It doesn't look as many. I did pick up one lamp. I think it got wet on the way home. So that's not working. I've got another one that I've got to buy bulbs for. I've got a picture. Here's another silk. Embroidery on silk. Can we see it better like that? Like this? Or like that? And the optician goes, better now? Better now? Better like this? Like that, trying to not show you the reflection. It's impossible. Impossible. Anyway, take it from me, it's like embroidered and it's on silk, and that's the back. I always like it when I can see a nicely, finished off back. Paid a £5 for that. So hoping for 20 to 25 for that one. And there's some interest on that already on Vintage. A bit of a boring lamp, this one. It's just a quality brassware, but it's a tall one. All this quality brassware. Paid £3 for this. I'd normally pay like £1 or £2, but it is a tall one. So hopefully get £10 profit from that. Right, where are we? Oh, this isn't a lamp. This is not a lamp. This, I just assumed she had £4 on the bottom. So I said, how much actually is on the bottom? I was like, oh, you can do any less? She's 3. I was like, I'll give you 2. Like it needed a good clean, which I cleaned it. But I was like, well, it's only Dunelm, isn't it? Like £2. That's the stopper. But then when I looked up on eBay, somebody's got it as a vintage Italian, and I was like, is it? I was assuming it was like Dunelm or something. But so I'm advertising it as Italian, but who knows? Like there's a little like bubbly thing in the glass. That's not a crack, is it? It's a bubble. Oh no, there's the bubble. I quite like that. Anyway, is anybody watching this that knows? Is that vintage Italian then? Or is it Dunelm? Anyway, I might be reaching because I put on about copying somebody else, put on about 35, trying to get 30. Who knows? Very pretty though. That will be, yes, I will like looking at that until it sells. Oh, the Oriental print should be. So yeah, I had another one that went really quickly on the Saturday, so I picked this one up on the Sunday. Yeah, the lady that sold it to me, she sells stuff for the air ambulance, and I said, oh, I love your store. Do you come every week? You know, I love your store because everything's reasonably priced, and and it's the way to do it because you sell it. And she said, yeah, well, I've made 42,000 for the air ambulance. That was £42,000 she's made just by bringing the donations to the boot. I was like, well done you, that's amazing. But she was like, oh, that's so everything's like, pick something up, she goes, oh, 50p, 25p. And that's when, oh, I've got the silk, I've got £5 for, it's fine. Everything's such a bargain. Right, so I've got a pair of lamps, these for £2, ceramic 80s, I think. Pale pink, they are BHS. Hopefully sell those for 20. Oh God, plugs everywhere. Yeah. Then this one, modern Tiffany style, but not even used. Even had the box and that for it, and the box for this was brilliant. Paid £10, dragonfly on there. That is glass. Blooming gorgeous. So hopefully, yeah, paid £10, hopefully sell for like 40. Put it on this morning about 50, and I've already, got a couple of watches on the V, so that shouldn't be a bother selling. I think then that's my last. That feels like I probably haven't shown you everything. That's enough. And then this one, another vintage lamp. You can look at the plug. They're always a bit grim on the cord, so I always wash, clean the cords with damp, something or other. But yes, this bronze lady, what is she really made of? It is heavy, and she is coolish on a wooden plinth. And the lady said, she said a £10. Yeah, £10, that's right. And hi guys, hope you're well. She said, I was like, I thought, oh no, I'm not in the market. But I was already laden as well, my backpack and that clock digging into my skin. So she went, well, what are you thinking? She said, oh, I can do up to 7. I was looking at it and I was thinking, do I really want to carry that? I was like, oh no. I said, no, I'd only probably take it for 5. I mean, honestly, I'm not meaning to be cheeky. It's just like, I don't know if I can really be asked to. I'm already laden. And she went, yeah, all right then. And after I thought, oh, it's a bit cheeky, but I just honestly didn't know if I could be bothered to carry it. But at 5, I can be bothered to carry it, but I couldn't be bothered to carry it at 7 or 10. So anyway, I don't know about these. That's her boobs. Oh, that's her boobs. Very pert. I don't know. What do they go for? 30, maybe? 25, 30? Hazel, do you have the pat test stickers on lamp plugs if you buy them from charity? Yes. I don't know. I don't know if you follow me on Insta, but I showed a big IKEA lamp that I bought from a Chazza last week, pat tested very recently. And she's even put that the lamp's flickering, and I thought, oh, maybe it's a loose wire in the cord. So I opened it up just to see if it's a loose wire that could just be, tightened. It was put together with sellotape in there. That's why it's flickering. I was like, this was pat tested last month, and you've written that it's flickering. Surely the electrician shouldn't have signed it off. Surely, because it was flickering, they should either have not signed it off or investigated why it was flickering. Isn't that what you're testing for, to see if it's safe? But actually, the wires were held together with sellotape, so surely that's not safe. I did not understand. What are they actually doing with pat test? They're just switching it on, because I can do that. Anyway, yeah, I leave the pat test stickers on if it's from charity. It's not the what I paid for, is it? So some people might like that it's been pat tested, although clearly it's not worth the sticker it's written on. Yeah, I think that's it to show you for right now. Yeah, things are definitely picking up. I had a real cash flow problem with how much I was spending. I was having to literally wait for money to come in. There's one other thing I can show you that I don't think I've shown. This was a find, because I saw this. I was like, God, that really looks like the Cruze. It had a massive sticker on the bottom, like a customer service sticker. And this was in Chazza, and that at $3.99, I think. It's like, it's ever so like the Cruze. Well, obviously isn't, but I'll still buy it, because I thought they haven't priced it as Le Cruze. Got the sticker off. It's Le Cruze. Nice. Anyway, also enjoying that one until it sells. Probably only about 20 quid, I think, that or something. Yeah. So I'll wrap it up there for now. Yeah, really enjoying it. I'm wondering if I even bought. I did buy some clothing, something that's already gone out that I couldn't not pick up, some kind of linen. I'm still looking at clothing because I can't get this stuff all the time. But if there were boots on like 5 days a week that I could get to on my bicycle or, on the bus, then I would have been off the Chazzas, honestly. It's like I've always said, there's the Chazzas that are brilliant, but they're not as brilliant as the boots, and they're not as brilliant as the jumble. Boots aren't as brilliant as the jumble. It's just like, brilliant finding the orange shock. Yeah, thank you. I was like, which made up for this, which I paid up for, and is actually disgusting, I've decided. Don't like it. It's West German. Don't like it. I'm trying to reduce it right down just so somebody will take it off my hands, but yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Hope everyone's well. Hi, John. Yeah, good. Thanks. Loving the warm weather, and yeah, I'll see you sometime either on Insta or on here. Thanks for joining me, and the thumbs up. Bye bye, don't die.